I love it. We're starting laughing with this interview. I love it. Jorge, what would you say is something that people can benefit from being part of the Rotary Club of San Juan? How can they benefit other than volunteer and helping others and feeling good about themselves? Because I think this is a number one, or this is the plus of the Rotary Club. How else? What can they feel like? Okay, I should join because of this. Other than the social part of it, what would
I
encourage
think
people to come?
I think the ideal member is
Excellent.
the ideal member is someone who enjoys working and relating with other people, because that's fellowship, and it's almost required. My wife says we're a little bit howdy-doody, and I know what she says as a criticism, but I consider that pretty good, It's like, what was that person, good morning,
Yeah.
So it's a person who wants to socialize, and I think, it's clear, and I think, no, I mean, that's more and more important each day, and it's a critical aspect. So the person who likes to socialize with, and then at the same time that you're socializing, you're working on projects that help other people, and that's the ideal person, I think, for being a Rotarian. That's what we stand for from the very beginning when it was founded. Well, initially it was more fellowship networking, and then over 5, 7, 8 years it started going into service. And those two are the two. So that's the ideal person. I think, but within that also is a sense of the values of Rotary, which is, everybody, every profession is dignified, is respected.
Diversity is another of the values of Rotary.
Diversity, and at all levels, whether you're the janitor, landscaper, or whether you are president of the United States, everything in between, and is to be respected. Every vocation is valuable. So there's this ethical sense of worth, for everyone, so we have a lot of diversity. Because women came in the late '80s. Took a while, but there's great diversity. There's great diversity of it, and that one of the things from the very beginning is the not only diversity of professions, but a diversity of ways of thinking, and
social status also.
The challenges in volunteer organizations, because if you've been in businesses, well, you pay a salary, and people do things because you're paying them. But in volunteer associations, it's all because they're similar common values that you're trying to accomplish and work with. And that's more subtle, that's more challenging, but then at the same time, it's more fulfilling and more satisfying.
But it's also for people that have enough time, because many people are working and taking care of the children, and they don't have enough time. So they need to have some time.
Yeah, well, I mean, my sense is, I went through all this. I think in the 70s I was with the YMCA, and then I moved to United Way, and then the Caribbean Basin, and then international trade, and then Red Cross and United Nations. So there's all they're usually multiple at the same. I think we have time for what we have interests.
It seems to me like you had some clones going on there to be able to deal with all these things.
Well, there's. I was with Ramon Barquin, who's a member of Rotary, and I stand very small compared to somebody like what he's accomplishing and doing at this moment. But they're just people, whether it's hereditary but we like to have tons of stuff on our plate, and we enjoy it. We feel satisfied because of it, and all, but so maybe what my experience of time may not be true for a lot of people, and I appreciate it, I respect it, but I find that if you want to do something and if it's important, you will find the time. We can talk on how that is achieved and how you fight with the different priorities in life. Yourself, taking care of yourself, taking care of your family, your friends, your business, and then your volunteer work. How do you prioritize it and balance it? It's never easy. Every day it's a
Ongoing.
decision. Every day, every moment. Right now, I'm deciding, to have this
here for
interview
this
with you,
interview.
and I could be doing, 6 other things. It's a constant. But if you have the priorities correct, and it's in the order I just finished saying: yourself, your family and friends, your business, and your volunteer work, and you have those priorities clear. You still have to balance them, but at least the decisions can be much easier. And but I think time is can be found if you really want to do certain things, and if you feel satisfaction from them. So I think anybody who wants to do the fellowship and the service, and it's important, they will find the time.
Yes. And we hope you guys find the time after seeing these interviews with Jorge González here. And remember to listen to his radio program called Reflections.
Thursdays at 7 p.m. and then it's repeated on Fridays at 8 a.m. It's on WIPR. You can see it, the FM 91.3 FM.
Thank you, Jorge. Thank you again. And be sure to watch the other 2 interviews with Jorge. Bye-bye.